Hi everyone. Today our question type is matching headings. This is one of the most difficult question types. Let's discuss some common problems that everyone face. As you know that there is too much information in the paragraph and time is running out. Second problem is some students try to match the headings with the same words that are in the paragraph. This is totally wrong. Next problem is some headings can have the same meaning to confuse you. So check out the difference. Headings will not in the same order as the paragraph. Sometimes we spend too much time on reading the paragraphs and headings. This is wrong. The first sentence is not always enough to find a perfect heading. Many students do this. They just read the first sentence. They rely on the first sentence. But this is wrong. Now let's discuss some strategies to solve this question type. Our first strategy is pay attention to the headings that are similar to one another. Next, read the paragraph to get a general idea. Always keep the first and the last sentence of the paragraph in your mind. Devote some time to paraphrasing the keywords in the headings. The main idea of the paragraph is your heading, or you can say that conclude that paragraph. Never match the words. This is not our aim. We want the main idea. There may be extra headings, so be careful. There is one heading for every paragraph. Read the instructions. You should either use numerals or letters. Read all the headings before picking any one and select the appropriate option. Now, let's implement these strategies. Here is a paragraph for you and list of headings are given. Just have a look. Let's read. What's written? Are you better off than you used to be? Question is there. Even after 6 years of sustained economic growth, Americans worry about that question. Economists who plumb government income statistics agree that Americans' income as measured in inflation adjusted dollars have risen more slowly in the past 2 decades than in earlier times, and that some workers' real incomes have actually fallen. They also agree that by almost any measure, income is distributed less equally than it used to be. Neither of those claims, however, sheds much light on whether living standards are rising or falling. This is because living standard is a highly amorphous concept. Measuring how much people earn is relatively easy, at least compared with measuring how well they live. This is the paragraph. What we discussed earlier, consider the topic sentence first. Are you better off than you used to be? They are raising a question and they are comparing, right? After question, what is written? Even after 6 years of sustained economic growth, Americans worry about that question. Afterwards, they have talked about Americans only, right? Now consider the last part. What is written? Neither of those claims, however, sheds much light on whether living standards are rising or falling. What is written? They are saying Neither of those claims, however, sheds much light on whether living standards are rising or falling. They are not answering us exactly. It means it's still a question. Now, this is there. It means they are not telling us the new thing. They are supporting that point only. This is because living standard is highly amorphous concept. Then they are saying measuring how much people earn is relatively easy, at least compared with measuring how well they live. They have not given us appropriate answer. Come to the headings now. First is wide differences in leisure activities according to income. They haven't compared this. They haven't compared leisure activities and income. This option is wrong. Next option is possible inconsistencies in Miss Costa's data. This word is not there. See, Miss Costa's is not there. Next is more personal income and time influence leisure activities. They haven't talked about personal income, time. Next option is investigating the lifestyle problem from a new angle. What is written? Lifestyle. Here lifestyle word is there and living standard was there in the passage. But they are saying from a new angle. New angle is not there. New point of view is not there. So this option is cancelled. Increased incomes fail to benefit everyone. They haven't talked about increased incomes. This option is also wrong. Next is a controversial development offers cheaper leisure activities. There is no controversy here. This option is also wrong. Next option is technology heightens differences in living standard. Technology, they are not talking about that. This option is also wrong. Next is the gap between income and leisure spending closes. They are saying gap between income and leisure spending closes. Again, they are not talking about this thing. Next is two factors have led to a broader range of options for all. In this, there are no two factors. Next option is have people's lifestyle improved? Now, this is our answer. It's still a question as we discussed earlier. So, have people's lifestyle improved? Question mark is there. This is our answer. Last is high earners spend less on leisure. See, high earners they are not talking about. So, our answer is option number 10. I hope this question type is clear to you. We will practice more in my next video. Thank you.